right, so hi class, welcome back. Today we're going to be looking into order of operations. Now we have a problem here that's on the board that we're going to break down today. I know it might look a little complex for some, but we're going to take it like a pie. We're going to break it down into smaller pieces, okay? So stay with us. All right, let's take a look at this first step here. So the first thing we want to do when we're talking about PEMDAS is the parentheses. The P is for parentheses. So we want to evaluate anything that's inside of the parentheses. So right here we have 8 minus 6, which give us 2. And then right here we have 2 times 3 minus 1. So again, even inside of these parentheses, we still want to evaluate using our PEMDAS. So we have 2 times 3. We'll do that multiplication first, which is 6, then minus 1. So that gives us 5. So when we evaluate our parentheses, we put it down here and we still rewrite this entire problem again, so then we can go through each step accordingly. All right, so let's take a look at the next step after we've evaluated our parentheses, okay? So now we're gonna look at our exponents, E for exponents. All right, so in this particular problem, we have the exponent 3 that's attached to a 2. So 2 raised to the third power. Basically, all that means is that we're gonna take 2 and multiply it by itself 3 times. Okay, 2 times 2 is 4, and then times another 2 is 8. In this case, when we talk about exponents, it doesn't mean 2 times 3. That's the difference. 2 times 3 is 6, but 2 raised to the third power is actually 8, because we take 2 and multiply it by itself 3 times as such. Okay, so let's look right here. We have 2 raised to the third power. That's going to give us 8. And then we have 5 raised to the second power, which is going to give us 25. And again, the redundancy, right? We're going to continue to rewrite this problem over and over and over as we go through the steps until we get to our final answer. Okay, let's go on to the next step. All right, so now we look at our next step, which is multiplication. Okay, so in this problem, we had 3 times 8, because remember, 2 raised to the third power gave us 8. So we actually multiply these together, which gave us 24, okay? And then we have 4 times 5 raised to the second power, which we broke down and got 25. So 4 times 25 is 100, okay? So we completed all of our multiplication steps. You still with me? You got me? All right, let's go down to the next step. Our next step is addition. So let's go into that. We have 12 plus 24, which is going to give us 36. Okay, and then we go ahead and write this down again. 36 minus 100. Can we take 36 from 100? Actually, we can. If you follow my integer video, I will explain more on how we do integers. Okay, so 36 minus 100 is going to give us, is that going to be a positive or a negative number? Good, negative number. That's going to get us negative 64, okay? So in our last step, we did subtraction, okay? So just to reiterate again, we got order of operations. I know it looks a little complex, but with anything in math that looks extreme and complex, we always want to break it down into smaller little itty bitty pieces, okay? Just like you have a big cake, you don't eat a big cake all at one time, you break it into slices, right? So that's all we do in math. We have this big pie or this big piece of cake, and we just break it down into smaller and smaller pieces until we're done with it. Okay, so when we look at this problem, we're going to follow our PEMDAS, which is, you can remember this by please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. Some people may use a different phrase, but that's one that I've always remembered, so you can use that one as well if that helps you. Okay, then we just simply break down anything that's in our parentheses. See, anything that's in our parentheses, we do that first. Then we break down our exponents, okay? Then if you have any division that's in your problem, you're going to break down any division, which in this case, we didn't have any division. Next, we're going to break down any multiplication. Okay, so multiplication, we break that down, okay? And then our addition and subtraction, okay? And in this case, our final answer was negative 64, okay? Let me know what's your best part of this problem and what was your favorite part of it. And if you have any questions, drop a comment below. But other than that, keep solving, keep shining, and remember, Jesus loves you. Until next time, class. Bye.